Go.
Hey everybody, I'm back again. Got myself together following Scrimping Mummy's beautiful little parcel there. Thank you so much, Amanda. I know I keep saying it, but that's the first I've received in that way. And Jennings 644 was a win, and the second parcel from her was in response to the rack that I sent out. And so Amanda, you are officially my first proper rack from my acquaintances and fast becoming friends on YouTube, so thank you once again. I've just popped back because there are a couple of things I wanted to share with everyone. I managed to get my pin book completed, so I wanted to share that with you. I'm a little bit disappointed with myself because I've actually not managed to centralise the centre decoration that I did here, which is basically just some silver bits and pieces that I bought from China, and I've just put them together to make a little design. But front and back, it's all come out really nicely. As was suggested, if you just add more onto the item that you're making, it covers up any little blemishes. So I've managed to hide the yellow stain of the glue that was showing through. I think you'll agree it's all come together quite nicely. I'm quite pleased with it actually, considering it's the first time I've ever done anything of this nature. And then just to open it up so you can see the inside, thanks again to Fiona Jennings 644 who inspired and encouraged and showed how to do this on her channel. But it really is a delight to do. You're kind of in a war zone with your glue gun. I've got more burns than I'd care to show anybody from not quite getting the glue where it needs to be. These again are just a couple of little silver findings, I suppose you'd say, from my jewellery days. I've used 2 or 3 different kinds of lace, as you can see quite adequately, I'm sure. And then the centre, the base of the book I made up from some very prettily stitched embroidery ongles. This was the hem of the piece of material that I bought, and it just came together beautifully, was the right size to complete my book. And I really am, for a first time, and it can only get better from here on in, I keep telling myself, with no glue splodges or the front being quite out of kilter as it is. I'm hoping that next time I'll be able to get everything absolutely spot on. I've just put some pins in, really just to showcase the stick pin book and bring it alive for you so that you can see with very little materials, if you like, you can make these together. I've just used ordinary wadding. It's quite a thin one, so as I said in the first video, it's not as very thick and plump as Fiona's was, but it does the trick quite beautifully. And I did want to be able to close it, basically because of the colouring. It'll pick up dust and paw prints and all that kind of thing with regular use. So that is the completed item. I just used the flowers on the front just to hide the fact that it's actually crosses that I've used to make the central design, but I just thought it gave it a bit of a Victorian kind of vintagey kind of feel to the front of the book. I didn't really want to put on the picture and frame. I wanted it to be a little bit more different than that, so that's that one, and I hope you like it. Then yesterday I had no internet and found myself very busy making cards, would you believe. I haven't made cards properly since I lost my mum a little while ago, but I felt the need to use up some bits of lace and so on, so I thought I would share those with you. This is the first one, and it just is lace trim very, very simple, just plain inside. I didn't want to dress it up too much. I wanted the front cover to do what it needed to do, really. So a little bit of Madame Perrault paper there from Fiona's rack that she sent me. Flower to finish it off, and just marry up the picture, the picture in the vintage photograph there, which is just printed out on the canvas paper that I spoke of previously. So that's that one. The second one is a little bit more plain, if you like. It's just a little flower embellishment on the bottom, a little bit of trailing ivy from a Spellbinder or some such die cut, and then 2 or 3 layers of lace, and I just popped the picture under the top wave of the lace to bring it all together. I think they're quite sweet, nothing too audacious in them. Anybody could do them, very, very simple. And this is the third one, which is a handmade vellum flower with another flower in the centre, another beautiful Google image of vintage from their vintage range, a Spellbinder leaf that just curls up around the nape of the lady's neck, and some leaves. And I just thought, well, if I'm going to be sending out presents to people, I'd quite like to put in a little card to say hello with. I think it just adds another personal touch to the people that you're reaching out to. So I hope you like those. And then the last thing I did, which also gave me a few more glue burns, were some more flowers, which I'm again quite pleased with. A very productive day yesterday. This has just got little flowers in the centre, a little pearl, and then some of the silver trim that you can get, the little beady bits, all made on cheesecloth that's been frayed to within an inch of its life, as you can see. But if you scrunch them up a bit, they really are quite delightful. I've got an idea for these, which I'm hopefully going to be working on. I've got to get Gary to go up in the loft for me and bring down a certain something that I need. I'm driving in and sent daft at the minute up and down to the loft, because when we moved here last August, we agreed we'd put nothing up there, and we just have put loads up there basically. That's another of the flowers, same kind of thing, and again a little trim in the centre just to make it more of a flower. This one I'm particularly pleased with. I had a lace trim with a zigzag edge, very fulsome, lots and lots of cheesecloth, and it just came together so beautifully. But by then my hand was quite sore. I really did give myself a nasty burn and thought, oh well, I ought to give up now. But with nothing much else to do, all the housework done, haha, and all that kind of thing, I thought, well no, I'll just suffer for a bit longer. Suffer for the art, dear. This is what it's all about, really. You have to suffer for the things in life that you want, I've decided. And the final thing I actually found on YouTube some time ago, and toyed with it and thought, oh, I don't know if I want to get into it. But it's these little gems. And all it is shredded sacking. It was a lady, I'm so sorry, I don't remember the lady's name. I need to go back and check it out. And she was making a Thanksgiving floral arrangement, table arrangement I believe it was, and showed how to make these little flowers, and I just could see those dotted in around the other flowers that I've made, and I just think it would be quite effective for a wreath or a spray of some kind. They're very, very durable, very, very easy to do, and it's just another dimension, isn't it, to an ongoing theme. Everybody loves to make flowers to decorate all their projects with and so on. So once I'd got past the smell of the sacking, which is quite an odd thing, I think because they treat it with something, all just came together with tacky glue and a hot glue gun. It's a little bit testy in places. I think I need to probably stick down a couple of little bits here and there, but essentially it's a very, very pretty addition to the flower catalogue that us YouTubers seem to be building up. Well, that's it, ladies. I just wanted to share those things with you, and again take the opportunity to thank Amanda for her lovely gift. Thank you very much. I hope you like what you've seen. Please leave comments, questions, anything you like. Thank you. Bye bye.